I'm funny.
Hey, I'm Z. What's up?
Hi, I'm Oliver.
Hi, my name is AJ.
Shut the flip up.
I was tempted to go down the path of homosexuality, but I made a choice. God says it's wrong, and I said, God, help me to live.
Let me tell you something else. You and people that spread hate in the name of God kill children every day. Do you know how many kids take their fucking lives because of people like you? Instead of knowing what God is and who He is,
That's right.
all they feel is hate and shame. And you're never going to save anybody with that.
Exactly.
So listen, it's not the message of Jesus.
As per usual, they'll shout out all the things that they want to shout out, and once they're done, they'll walk away without you questioning any of the things that they just said. Welcome to the loving and accepting community.
Can you name a female CEO?
Yeah, me. I'm a New York Times bestseller.
How about this? We not having to cater to everything that you want us to cater to, and just become a better person so that you can actually live longer as well.
I'd like to give you all a list of my trigger warnings.
What's a trigger warning?
Actually, bruh, asking me what a trigger warning is one of my triggers, bruh. I feel traumatized, bruh. And now I'm tweeting about you, bruh. And now you're trending, bruh. And now your life is ruined, bruh. And now you're fired, bruh.
What happened to bruh?
But of course, she's not gonna do that.
Realistic, what I eat in a day as a 26-year-old who tried to be as healthy as possible today. It's the day before grocery shopping, so our fridge was pretty empty. Never tried Chick-fil-A for breakfast. I got their fruit cup. Chick-fil-A has some of the freshest fruit, I swear. I also ordered their hash brown scrambled bowl with bacon. Never tried this before. I asked for no hash browns personally just because I wanted to focus on the protein. This was actually pretty good. I definitely recommend this if you're looking for something convenient. Alex was like, do you want to try my spicy chicken biscuit? And I was like, sure. I have never had a biscuit sandwich with chicken in it. I feel like because it was spicy, it was actually really good, but it just felt so strange. Like, I need sausage. There is nothing like mandarin oranges. I swear they're like candy to me. Wish I could say I finished my bowl, but then I started to get the egg ick and it was just so terrible. Later on for lunch, I just made a real quick mac and cheese. I needed to hurry up and get ready because I was going to a family party. While I was getting ready, I had a protein bar from Pure Protein. These are so delicious and so convenient. I also try to prioritize staying hydrated during the day, so I had some water. I wasn't able to film that much during the family party because I was having so much fun. Garnish out the tacos with pico de gallo, rice, and then a little bit of cake. Love you guys. Bye.
Do you think that it should be required to have an ID to vote?
Probably not, because not many people have an ID. I know a lot of people who don't.
Yeah, same thing. Lots of immigrants, they don't really have IDs. And even though they're not technically Americans, they are living in America.
You don't think that you have to be a citizen to vote in America?
No, because anything that they pass, like any laws, it's going to affect you anyway. So why not have a say into what's going to happen?
So do you think that I could go into Mexico and go and vote?
No, because you don't live there.
Yeah, lots of immigrants don't have IDs. I wonder what kind of immigrants we're talking about.
I would love to sit here and chit-chat with you. I gotta go.
Ooh! Tyrant! Did you just fart?
Worst human invention ever made.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but
Wait, why is that the worst invention ever made?
it's kind of self-explanatory. It kind of teaches men that, like, women are just lights, and, like, when men use lights too much, it, like, kind of ruins their perception of women and, like, the touch of a woman. So, like, I think it's might be the worst invention ever made.
Do you not believe in, like, women using stuff too?
No, I mean, they can.
Now, I'm not even trying to defend the toy that she's talking about, but you can use the same argument towards the female toys that they have.
Oh my gosh, hi, how are you doing? My name is Pistachio, like the nut. How are you doing? This is my first day of school. I'm so excited to be here. I'm actually a furry. I don't know if you guys have any other furries in the school. I just might do my mating call to see if there's any other furries.
What in the actual Oh, show me which one of you is going to be a gentleman. Show me. Show me which one of you is going to be a gentleman. Show me. Are there no gentlemen left in this? Are there no ladies left in this world?
I'm glad none of these so-called gentlemen that you call them didn't give you a seat. We're in 2024 and feminism is here and alive to stay, and you wanted to be equal to men, so men don't have to give their seat and give you special treatment as a woman. You wanted equality, right? Before we get back into the video, I need everyone to turn on their post notifications so that you get notified whenever one of my videos come out. Like the video as much as possible, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow me on Twitter at YinkaThatGuy. Let us get back into the video.
But look, over these 2 months, just to see the hopefulness and the optimism, folks are ready to move on. They're tired of the division. They're tired of the chaos. They're just...
Well, team, I actually agree with everything you just said. People are, in fact, tired of the current division and the chaos. They are ready to move on from 4 years of Kamala. So I appreciate your honesty, but I don't think you were supposed to say that.
I'm an English teacher.
You're an English teacher? Okay, perfect. Spell river.
River, R-I-V-E-R.
Put a D in front of river. What does that spell?
What? It doesn't spell. It's not a word.
It's not a word?
Put a D, like the letter D.
The letter D in front of river. What does that spell?
R-I-V-E-R. Like
Yes.
a letter D in front of. That's not a word.
That's not a word. She's an English teacher. Okay. How do you spell driver?
This just shows you can have all the degrees you want and you can still be stupid.
What you want to do is appropriate women. You want to appropriate womanhood, and turn it into basically a costume that can be worn. So you can feel however you want. I mean, I could sit here and say that I feel like a tomato plant, but that doesn't mean that I'm actually in those things. So your self-perception, you can have whatever self-perception you want, but you can't expect me to take part in that self-perception or to take part in this kind of charade, this theatrical production. You don't get your own pronouns, just like you don't get your own prepositions or your own adjectives. You know, it's like if I were to tell you, my adjectives are handsome and brilliant, and no matter whenever you're talking about me, you have to describe me as handsome and brilliant because that's how I identify. It makes no sense. You don't get your own pronouns. That's grammar. That's language.
And that's why I identify as a white woman.
Professor, you say men can get pregnant?
Of course they can.
Are you qualified to be here?
Yes, I have a degree, Senator, sir.
What kind of degree? Like on a thermometer?
It's all fun and games until your son comes home pregnant.
How exactly does a man get pregnant?
Is that a serious question? Maybe Dr. Pushhard can answer that one. She's sitting right there.
We're delivering more than a promise.
How does a man get pregnant?
It's called rearing a child.
Are you sure?
With all due respect, sir, I'm the expert here.
I'm confused. What hole does the baby come out?
They're called rectal births or butt babies.
I kid you all not, but these people are real people and they genuinely believe in the madness that's coming out of their mouths.
What's your name?
None of your business, unfortunately, but...
Okay, hello, nice to meet you, none of your business.
Thank you, I appreciate it. So, do you love America?
Yes, I do.
I hate America. Every state in the USA should be an independent country. What do you think of this?
Well, I just first have to ask, since you hate the country, do you plan to leave?
What do you mean by that?
Do you plan to go live in another country?
No, I do not.
Let me tell you something.
Your face is an idiot.
America is the only country where even those who hate it refuse to leave. That's how you know you live in a great country.
Can you prove that? Well, thank you. May I have a hat?
No. So let me ask you, none of your business. Who do you plan to vote for?
I plan to vote for Kamala Harris.
Why?
I mean, you answered my question, so I'm done here. Like, there are people waiting.
Can you tell me her greatest accomplishment?
No, I can't.
Can you tell me a single accomplishment?
I cannot. I want to leave. Like.
This guy having a mask tells me all I need to know about him. I wouldn't even have to have watched the full video to know there was about to be some stupidity that we were going to hear.
What are women exclusively held accountable for?
I can't think of anything.
I really have no answer for that.
I mean, women can't blame men for like periods and stuff.
Such an important issue for me because I've been living in London for 10 years. I've also lived in multiple other countries around the world. Never before have I felt as unsafe as I do now. When I walk down the street, I'm increasingly being leered at. I'm increasingly being followed like I'm going around the souks of Morocco. And it's not visibly to me anyway, people who were born and bred here. It isn't. And it's very difficult because we're not allowed to talk about it because, oh my gosh, that breaks taboo. Oh, you're a racist if you say this. I'm sorry. A lot of women going about their daily business feel that their safety is being directly threatened by people who are coming from different cultures. And this needs to be discussed because I've had enough. All my other female friends have had enough. When I put this stuff online, the number of comments online from other women saying they've had enough and saying thank you for talking about this. Was it not enough when we noticed what was going on with grooming gangs? Was it not enough when we see what's happened to the victim of Abdullah Zaidi? When are we going to have the conversation that women's safety is being mortgaged at the altar of mass immigration and this faux political correctness?
Well, this is unfortunately what happens when you're tolerant of everything.
Don't call a woman your property. Women are nothing like property because over time, the value of property actually increases. Property doesn't get passed around as much. Some of y'all on the market need a major price reduction. The ones that have a mansion attitude and townhouse body.
Honestly, I'm a 25-year-old girl traveling Europe, living in 5-star hotel, and some of y'all still judge me for sucking dick on camera. Like, why you're so jealous?
If you're a girl, then I am white.
Reasons why I can't go to war. Number one, I get nervous. I get kind of nervous sometimes. My hands get sweaty, so I don't even think I'd be able to throw anything without it slipping. Like, if I threw a grenade, it would probably just land at my feet. I'd be like, oh, fuck.
If we were to go to war, we are doomed.
What's that?
It's a pen.
What is that?
It's a pen.
What is it?
It's a pen.
Do you believe in white privilege?
As a person of color, do you believe in white privilege?
I believe in all privilege.
So you don't believe that people of Caucasian race have certain privileges over any minorities?
No, there's nothing a white person can do that I can't do. Can you name something a white person can do that I can't do?
No, that's all I want to know.
No, I'm serious.
No, I don't want, that was my only question and my only statement. In an ideal society, there would be no racism, but I don't think, at least America as a country, I don't think we have the capability of doing that right now.
No country has the capability of getting rid of racism. And right now, you can't even name one thing a white person can do that I can't do as a black man.
I can name them. I didn't show up here to have a debate. I'm just not.
Oh, no, it's not a debate. I'm just curious.
Even a back and forth conversation. Not in the mood for a political debate.